Wow, can you believe it? Sometimes we come across stuff that's just wild or straight up unbelievable. Luckily, we've got cameras on our phones to catch these jaw-dropping moments. Here are some of the craziest things caught on camera that we'd probably never see otherwise. Wicked tree. No matter how tough or old a tree is, usually a big machine can yank it right out of the ground. But there was this tree in a little village in Cameroon, Africa, that just wouldn't budge. A video that came out in February 2019 showed a bunch of people standing around, totally baffled by a tree that some said was used by witches for rituals. Despite giving it their all, the bulldozer's massive claws couldn't get the tree out. It kinda popped back up as if some invisible force was helping it stand straight every time they tried. This tree stayed a puzzle until they finally got it out and moved it somewhere no one knows. Guided by an angel. In 2019, in Adana, Turkey, something bizarre happened. An unknown guy strolling down the street walked up to a store owner, tapped him on the shoulder, and then just walked off. After feeling this odd tap, the owner turned around but only caught sight of a white van driving by. Out of nowhere, a huge metal grid shot out from the back of the van, aimed right at him. Luckily, he ducked just in time, narrowly escaping what could have been a disastrous incident. Shaken, he looked around to see who had given him that life-saving heads up, but there was no one in sight. Mysterious dog-monkey creature. In August 2017, a video surfaced of a cyclist capturing his ride along a narrow path beside a village. Everything was smooth sailing at first, but as he made his way through a tight tunnel after 4 turns, a bizarre creature that looked like a mix between a dog and a monkey leaped down from the wall at the end, making an odd noise. Luckily, he dodged a collision, but when he glanced back to get another look at the creature, it had vanished. Seagull frozen mid-air. This might have been a drone or a seagull that seemed to freeze in mid-air. A mysterious video popped up on November 12, 2018, featuring a bird that looked like it was flying but eerily paused in mid-air, similar to a video game glitch where the screen freezes. This footage was shot near Wasaga Beach, and an expert mentioned that the strong winds in that region often make it tough for birds to fly smoothly in any direction. Dead whale found in Amazon. This unfortunate whale either got lost or was overtaken by natural forces. A video recorded on February 25, 2019, shows the moment locals discovered a 36-foot-long humpback whale dead in the Amazon. It was found on Marajo Island, close to Araruna Beach in Brazil, not far from the Amazon River. Scientists think the whale died in the ocean and its body was carried ashore by powerful winds and high tides. Upon examination, the whale, estimated to be a 12-month-old calf, showed no signs of injury. Airplane nearly crashes. The airplane crew must have had their hearts in their mouths, narrowly avoiding a collision with a mountain. Captured by a firefighter on the ground on January 26, 2021, this video shows a plane, which was on a mission to put out a fire, managing to veer away just in time to avoid disaster. While the fire intensified, it was a close call that could have ended in a catastrophic tragedy. Underwater atomic blast. Imagine setting off a test so massive, it grabs attention no matter where it happens. On July 18, 2021, footage was shared from a nuclear test that took place on May 16, 1958. In the blink of an eye after the detonation, a gigantic spray dome shot up, reaching 260 meters high within seconds. For 20 seconds, this dome kept expanding until it spanned 1,200 meters across. Then it began to collapse. The test involved a 9-kiloton TNT nuclear device that wreaked havoc on a target ship situated 3.4 miles from the blast center. The shockwaves from the blast were so powerful, they left the ship stranded with slight hull damage. Considering the destruction caused by weapons back then, it's chilling to think what today's arsenal could do. Ground crack opens. As scary as it sounds, this person didn't flinch in capturing the moment. A video uploaded on March 13, 2011 captures the ground literally splitting and shifting like it's just a sheet of paper during the 2011 earthquake in Japan. It shows groundwater gushing out, making it look as though it had just poured rain. Color-changing squid. Just like peacocks, male squids in Australia, stretching about half a meter in length, put on a dazzling show to woo the females. They perform a sort of underwater ballet, constantly shifting their colors until they find a mate. The male then hands over a sperm packet, and the female uses it to fertilize her eggs before securing them in rubbery cases. In just a few weeks, these eggs hatch, releasing offspring that also have the remarkable ability to change colors. Elephant goes for swim. Rachin, an elephant from the Andaman Islands, India, has a passion for swimming in the Bay of Bengal. His trainer, who has raised him and shares a unique connection with him, always accompanies him. To keep Rachin safe, especially now that he's getting older and more susceptible to drowning, the trainer takes careful measures to prevent them from straying into deeper waters. Pond restocking. Gone wrong. A video uploaded on October 12, 2021, from Prata, Minas Gerais, Brazil, captures the incident where a man tasked with releasing a batch of fish accidentally falls into the pond himself. The spot was notably steep, and due to the forceful water flow and the presence of numerous fish, the man almost seemed to vanish into the pond upon falling. Luckily, he emerged from the mishap without any significant injuries, walking away from the incident unscathed. Six-eyed sand spider. The six-eyed sand spider, also known as Sicarius thomisoides, isn't only daunting in appearance but ranks among the most venomous spiders globally. Footage from March 26, 2019 in Murrieta, California showcases one of these spiders, which, despite its deadly nature, is surprisingly timid. It tends to avoid confrontation and hides away. This spider possesses cytotoxic venom, which it uses to dissolve tissue and capture prey. These spiders are native to the arid deserts and forests of Africa, South America, and Central America. Snakes in stuffed toy. This situation could have easily turned into a disaster had it not been caught in time. An anonymously shared video reveals a stuffed toy crocodile that was unexpectedly filled with cobra snakes. The event unfolded in northern Japan when a child's parent noticed the toy moving and feeling heavier than normal. The discovery was shocking enough to prompt them to dispose of it immediately. Snake experts were then summoned to the scene and handled the situation. Desert creature. This could range from a reclusive scorpion to a peace-seeking spider. A video taken on November 8, 2020, features a creature diligently working to create a dwelling for itself. After burrowing into the ground, it begins to excavate dirt, likely aiming to construct a refuge. However, its actions might also suggest it's attempting to conceal itself, or possibly even signaling the person filming to keep their distance. Long-eared jerboa. The long-eared jerboa is a remarkable mammal residing in the deserts of China and Mongolia. These creatures are quite elusive and are listed as endangered species. With their mouse-sized kangaroo appearance, massive ears, and a demeanor that's both adorable and amusing, they've earned the nickname the Mickey Mouse of the desert. This rare animal was captured on camera by a Zoological Society of London expedition in the Mongolian Gobi Desert on December 10, 2007, as part of an effort to locate and evaluate the species. Stray dog stuck in molten rubber. In December 2020, a wandering dog was saved after getting trapped in molten rubber. This occurred in Thailand, where the dog accidentally wandered into rubberized asphalt left behind by negligent workers next to a silo. The light brown dog stepped into the dense, sticky substance and became ensnared. Only a small part of its mouth was visible for breathing, while the rest of its body was engulfed in the harmful mix. Supatra Baisri, a kind-hearted individual, stumbled upon the dog during a walk and promptly alerted the authorities. They quickly arrived and employed an excavator to free the dog from its sticky prison. Nearby factory workers then carefully applied benzene oil to the dog, helping to dissolve the rubber without causing severe damage to its skin and fur. Koala reaction on defeat. The rarity of koalas throwing tantrums adds a layer of fascination to this event. A video from September 2019 captures the intense moments when two koalas engaged in a fierce fight at an animal sanctuary in South Australia. The altercation begins when a male koala approaches a female perched atop a tree, sparking the conflict. The scene escalates as they screech and shriek in anger, trading hits and wrestling their way down the tree to continue their clash on the ground. The battle ends with the male koala admitting defeat, marked by his screams of frustration. An employee of the sanctuary who recorded the incident remarked that it was an unprecedented spectacle in his experience. Strange snake. Among different snake species, this one appears to be particularly elusive, excelling in camouflage rather than confrontation. A video taken on June 11, 2019, in the United Arab Emirates features a snake that showcases a distinctive slinking technique to stealthily move across the ground. An expert noted that these snakes typically prefer to stay hidden during daylight hours due to their venomous nature. They are more active at night when visibility improves for them. Chimp flying drone. Hold on, is that a chimp piloting a drone? It sure looks like it. This footage from 2020 was captured by cognitive psychologists, curious about whether chimps could master the skill of drone flying. Considering monkeys have been taught to drive and even sent into space, maneuvering drones seems like a relatively simple task for these intelligent primates. And let's be honest, they look absolutely adorable doing it, right? Giant anaconda. Everyone's worst fear come to life. Yep, that's an actual anaconda. Discovered in the Caribbean by a team clearing a section of the Dominica rainforest, this massive snake was so enormous that the workers needed a crane to move it safely. As soon as the footage hit the internet, it astonished people online, with many saying it was the largest snake they'd ever seen. The mere idea of such a creature's existence has left us all in awe. Man surfing with two dogs. Dog owners, here's a completely different way to spend time together. A video shared on July 26, 2022, features a former world champion tandem surfer who is also a dog owner, riding some big waves with his dogs joining him on the surfboard. While it might pose a risk to both the dogs and their owner, it definitely looks like he's leading a little team on their sea adventure. Rat taking a shower. This rodent stands out from the crowd for its apparent understanding of cleanliness. A video from January 2018 captures a rat seemingly engaging in a bath, soaked in soap and upright on its hind legs. The setting appears to be somewhat akin to a bathroom, based on the backdrop. If all rodents took hygiene as seriously, perhaps they wouldn't be viewed as hazardous and repulsive. Deer plays dead. This represents a significant feat for the deer, successfully evading the hunter. A video shared in November 2013 depicts a deer that feigned death until it spotted a chance to break free. The hunter's body language suggested he was thoroughly convinced the deer was dead, especially as he approached it. The presence of blood made the deer's act appear even more convincing. Just when the hunter, standing right beside the deer and believing it to be deceased, gave it the perfect moment to suddenly rise and dash off, completely catching him off guard. Mysterious Tower of Light hovers. In Hollywood films, aliens usually target the United States, but it seems they've made their way to China in reality. On September 10, 2021, people in Shenyang, China, didn't waste any time pulling out their phones to capture footage of a massive pillar of light that emerged unexpectedly. It resembled a lit-up skyscraper standing in the sky. After some time, the mysterious light vanished, leaving experts puzzled about what it could have been. Twiggy the water-skiing squirrel. Twiggy stands out as a unique celebrity in the animal world, famous for her water skiing skills. This snapshot from her performance on July 2, 2015 showcases her doing laps on water skis, entertaining the audience at the X Games in Austin, Texas. Given the right training and quick reflexes, a squirrel like Twiggy shows that even the most astonishing feats are within reach. Whale surprises guy. A narrow escape and an up-close encounter. In June 2017, a kayaker had a heart-stopping moment when he unexpectedly came face-to-face with a massive whale, narrowly avoiding its gaping mouth. He captured the encounter from a unique perspective, but the situation could have easily taken a dangerous turn, with the potential for drowning or, in a worst-case scenario, being accidentally swallowed, which would have likely had a grim outcome. Snow leopard slips from cliff. Even the strongest can have a moment of weakness. On April 12, 2018, a hiker managed to observe a snow leopard from a safe distance in the mountainous regions of northern India. Early in the footage, the leopard slipped and fell off a cliff it was traversing, possibly due to a momentary distraction, but shortly after, it brushed off the fall and moved on. Despite the declining population of snow leopards, these creatures are perfectly adapted to navigate the most challenging terrains effortlessly. They prey on herbivores like the ibex and wild sheep, which are also adept at climbing steep slopes. Snow leopards inhabit various countries, including China, Bhutan, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Russia, and Mongolia. Polar bears and dogs playing. Bears, regardless of their species, are typically recognized for their aggressive nature. That's why it's intriguing to witness them interacting playfully with smaller animals. A video from October 24, 2007 depicts an unusual relationship between polar bears and dogs. The bears appear to engage with the dogs in a manner reminiscent of familial play. After all, bears can resemble teddy bears, but this demeanor isn't typical when they're hungry. Fish cross the road. Situations like these make fishing seem like a breeze. In November 2016, heavy rainfall caused flooding along a low-lying road by the Skokomish River in Washington state. This inundation not only brought an abundance of water, but also ushered in large quantities of fish. These fish had to navigate through the shallow floodwaters to reach the other side of the river, resembling tiny torpedoes in the process. Let's chat about the thumbnail of this video. Wow, this photo is really spine-tingling. I wish it were just a work of fiction, truly. Our team recently stumbled upon this image that's been circulating on the internet. It depicts what appears to be an individual living in the Amazon of Peru, judging by their rugged appearance, long hair, overgrown fingernails, and a hermit-like demeanor, as if she'd been isolated from civilization for quite some time. Some speculate that this person might be a witch. What's most striking are their eyes and gaze. I've never encountered a witch before, but it's certainly an intriguing possibility. What are your thoughts? We'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Vulture lands on paraglider. In today's struggling economy, who would pass up a free carpool opportunity? Video taken in October 2020 by paragliding instructor Scott Mason captured the moment when he was taken aback by a black vulture landing on his selfie stick, as if both of them were traveling in the same direction. They appeared to enjoy each other's company as they soared above the Spanish mountains, taking in the breathtaking view. That concludes today's video, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. If you found the video intriguing, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could drop a comment below and give it a thumbs up. And remember, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content.